saved Lily's life, but then I don't know what happened, because usually you do something good and then you get good karma. My name's Billy, this is Sierra, and our pup Jetty. This is our home. Her name is Adrenaline. We decided normal lifestyle isn't quite right for us, so we've been living an unconventional but fulfilling life of challenge and adventure. Be sure to subscribe below and hop on board.
What are you doing?
We're replacing our vice grips and finally getting our throttle handle back on. It was actually really easy. I'm kicking myself. I didn't do it earlier. We had vice grips pulling into Port Louis a few times.
Who cares? It gives us character. You did good, little buddies. You too. So how'd you fix it?
All I had to do was find a longer bolt, longer than the original set screw, and then I just drilled out into the throttle thing so that we can use the bolt as a set screw. Because this was just like clamping onto the surface of this little axle, and now we're actually drilling into it, so this will be in the axle and it won't be able to slip.
Bravo. So it is time to cruise. We've been in the Tobago Keys for 2 nights now, 3 days, and it was beautiful. It was super windy the whole time, so we didn't get to do as much diving as we wanted, but we saw tons of turtles from the surface. We got to hike on this hill and that hill, and it was amazing. We got to go over to the little island where they had filmed Pirates of the Caribbean, and now we're gonna go to an island called Mayaru. We need to get some internet, and then we're gonna keep going. After Mayaru, I think our next stop is Bekwa.
Bay. Yep, we're going kiteboarding again. So there's a little tiny anchorage just to the north of here called Salt Whistle Bay. That's like the one where all the charters go to. It's a really small anchorage, but supposedly picture perfect, just like palm trees, a little spit of land, and then right on the other side is the ocean, the windward side, and that's where most of the kiteboarding is. We chose to come down here in Saline Bay because it's a little less crowded. It can get really crowded up there, especially this time of year as all the charter boats start going. And I think there's a little bit more of a roll in that anchorage as well. So I think it's pretty close still. We're just gonna dinghy up there and then go for a kite on the windward side. But check this out. Even in our anchorage here, the past few days there's been a lot of boats coming in. Big one up there, and then this monster one. I saw in Grenada when we were there. It says Zanzibar. It's pretty wild.
We're in Salt Whistle Bay! ocean side of Salt Whistle Bay. Billy's out there kiting. Jetty and I are attempting to do yoga. But don't worry, we're not alone. We're getting attacked by jumping, biting. Get off of her! Bugs. We're trying to do yoga on the seaweed because the water's coming right up to seaweed. Let's redo that. Billy will yell at me because I didn't have the microphone facing the right way. But Jetty and I are on the ocean side of Salt Whistle Bay. Billy's out there kiting. We are attempting to do some yoga, but our yoga mat is getting attacked by little biting bugs because we're doing it on the seaweed because there's not much sand. It's pretty. Are you annoyed? Shoot. And if you thought the bugs were bad, well, we just got... Can you see my towel? We just got swamped. Luckily the camera was in the bag.
So I have good news and bad news. Well, you guys saw that I saved a lady's life. No, I don't know. I don't know if I saved. The kite would have hit the trees or something. But anyway, I did help a lady. That was a picture perfect example of a Kitemare, like what just happens when your kite goes out of control. I don't know if her safety system wasn't set up correctly or if she couldn't release it, but something happened. Something wasn't right, and she wasn't able to release the kite from herself, and she was going straight into the palm trees, and the whole shore was lined with rocks right there. So not even a beach. So yeah, she was gonna get hurt, that's for sure. So I was glad that I was there and able to just simply just pull a release for her that was just out of her reach because of, I don't know, the system she had hooked up. It's kind of messed up. But yeah. So saved the lady's life, but then I don't know what happened, because usually you do something good and then you get good karma.
It's return karma from you deleting all my projects.
I accidentally deleted a project that Sierra was working on.
Twice.
I don't think I did a second. And but right after that happened, I was having a blast in the ocean, and then well, someone actually gave me that board, and it was already damaged pretty good, and I kind of repaired it. It's been repaired a bunch of times. It's pretty much on borrowed time. So yeah, I got a lot of use out of that board that someone gave me anyway, which is awesome. So some little kids on the beach saw that I broke it, and they asked if they could have it. So I told them I just had to take the fins out because they're really expensive, good fins. But then they could have the board, so they could play with it or make something out of it or something like that. So we were gonna go meet them at the dock in a little bit and give it to them. I'm sorry I deleted your project. People always ask me if they should take kiteboarding lessons or if they can learn on their own, and I even tell like my really good friends who are really good at water sports, learn really fast, that they should definitely take a lesson or two at least. It's a very safe sport, but it can be dangerous when you don't learn just one little thing or two little things. So this is one example. She was an experienced kiter, but for some reason her safety system either was set up wrong or just jammed. So things can happen, and yeah. Definitely need lessons with kiting. It's raining, gotta shut the windows. All right, here you go.
Thank you.
I got a bag too.
Okay.
Can I take a picture with you guys with it? You hold it up.
Give me my end.
Yeah. Say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. That's awesome. You guys gonna try to fix it?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome, man. See you guys.
Bye. Whoa, how you doing?
You're so cute. You're a mini Jetty. You look just like her. Right, Jets? You're my buddy. Are you my buddy?
Hello. Hello. Oh, you're so sweet.
Jetty, who is that?
Say hello. Oh, the puppy kisses.
Oh, now you want to play, huh?
You got some friends, huh, Jets? We're just walking up the hill to the village in Mairu. Check out the village. We haven't seen it yet, so we got some little friends following us back there. Pick her up. Hey puppies. Are you good dogs? You're surrounded, Chip.